Hello, ladies and gents. This is James Obscurica Chen. You usually know me for esports writing, but every once in a while I also mention that I do keto dieting. All this weight needs to be lost. I gained a lot of weight over the holidays, especially since I basically, basically I've been told by a doctor to eat more carbs for at least a moment to take care of an issue with gout. So I've been off keto for a while, but I'm starting back on. I need to cut down on my carbs, and I also occasionally need to deal with hunger. So I've recently ordered a bunch of QuestBars, 12 flavor pack, bunch of random shit, and I figured I might as well do a video review of them, one per day, just to let you know that if you are planning to take the keto diet as well, take on keto dieting as well. Whether or not it's worth putting in the money for these, because, well, at least for me, these were pretty expensive. I had to import them from US. There are no Quest dealers in Taiwan. Or rather, I found one web page, and the cost of buying a box of bars was higher than if I imported it. So I can guess how much profit they make on a per box basis. And it's ludicrous. Anyhow, one per day. This one only has 1 gram of sugar and 20 grams of protein and 14 grams of fiber. It is the coconut cashew flavor. I like coconut. It's not everybody's taste, but when I was a kid, I was the one that was always going for the almond joys because those were delicious. At least I thought they were delicious. Others might disagree. In fact, others often vehemently disagree. According to this, let's see, 22 grams of total carbohydrates, which is about 7% of daily value. 14 grams of that dietary fiber, which for keto purposes, dietary fiber doesn't count. You can just lop that right off. Erythritol is a sugar substitute, basically. Kind of like it's basically a sweetener, but it doesn't interact with the body like regular carbohydrates, or at least it isn't used for the same purposes. Whatever. The science behind it, you can look up yourself. I'm not exactly an expert on that. Nutrition-wise, 8 grams of fat, which is good because you need fat to burn for keto. A decent chunk of potassium too, which is especially of a concern for keto dieters because, well, when you're drinking all that water, you're flushing out all the fat solubles from your body because it's burning away and dumping away as what is it called? Ketosis. It produces ketones, right? Ketones. When you're flushing out all the ketones from your body, you also tend to lose a lot of the minerals that you otherwise need. Potassium being a major concern. So usually when you're going on keto, you're recommended 2 things: drink a lot of water and use potassium salts as a supplement in your food. And yeah, I've been doing that pretty well. I usually mix my potassium salts with my regular salt, so it's kind of hard to. So the overall flavor isn't affected too much. Hopefully this is a pain. Give me a second here, folks. I'm gonna have to resort to teeth, or where did I put my here? Put that open. When I was in the Boy Scouts, we would eat energy bars too. And this looks to have the same consistency as those trail bars, which is kind of gummy, gooey, and honestly, in the Scouts, those things are horrible, except for the ones that were basically peanut butter or chocolate flavored. The peanut butter ones, it had the consistency of dried peanut butter in the first place. So the peanut butter ones were overall best, just kind of bland. Let's see how this tastes. Okay, not great. It's not meant to be sweetened in the first place, despite the artificial sweeteners. But the sweeteners do take the edge off of it, otherwise it'd be really grainy and unpleasant. It is kind of mushy, which is fine. Mushy is okay. But there's a sour aftertaste. You can definitely tell the cashews. It has the grainy texture of shredded coconuts. So if that particular texture turns you off, I wouldn't recommend this particular bar. We'll see if the rest happens to make up for it. Excuse me. But I definitely wouldn't call it pleasant eating. Maybe if you bake this, because this does kind of have the feel of slightly dried dough. And because I do tend to have to cook for myself, it does raise some questions of what I can do with this as in my recipes, especially since I have a mini oven to work this with. But we'll see if this is necessary for the rest of the boxes. This is number 1 out of 12. I'll be doing 12 of these. So yeah, this is the coconut cashew flavor, and it tastes like uncooked dough. Not highly recommended. We'll see if the rest makes up for it, but yeah, for now that'll be it. Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll be finishing this. Bye.